That came out from the wrong place. Welcome back to Cummy Bender. What? Are you serious? There's no way I'd be able to get away with something like that. Well, I'm glad the only issue is you worrying about getting away with it and not just refusing it altogether. That part should go without saying. I'm not some girl who's just going to start stripping. That's right, you're the avatar, and you know exactly how much of a difference that makes when it comes to the amount of cash you'll make. Look, what you've been doing so far is great, but here's a chance to make money faster than ever. The quicker you rake in the cash, the quicker you'll be free from this contract. Then you could walk away and never have to worry about Varric, me, or this place ever again. But it's going to take sacrifice. And the only sacrifice you're gonna make is have a lot of men around you. Are you willing to do that, Korra, to take responsibility? Or are you going to keep slugging around until you burn out and dump this problem on the air temple? I am not going to run away from this debt! Good, then you know what you have to do. I'll get the cameras ready. Fine, let's do this. After a few moments of stealing yourself, Korra appears in front of the cameras. So, how do I do this? Don't pretend like you don't have any idea. Obviously, this is just a little bit different than standing still and posing for a picture. Right, I almost forgot about the terrible acting talent. I guess I'll have to guide you through this too. She's not an actress, she's the avatar. You can burn your clothes, Korra. Don't push it, build better. Stay calm, the cameras are about to start rolling. Just listen for now, or I'm gonna cancel you, Korra. Korra grimaces but straightens herself out. Start by losing the top. Slowly. Let me hydrate myself for this. I'm gonna keep 70% of everything you make, Korra. Nothing, huh? She's practically built for this already. Lose it already. But turn around, we don't want to give away the ending so soon. You need to know how to tease, okay, Korra? Just listen to me. Those go next. Nice and slow now, like a good little tease. You shouldn't talk that much. Almost done now. We're ready for the grand reveal. Now turn around and show everyone the avatar. Korra pauses for a moment before slowly turning around to face the camera. And here comes Korra! Arms up, let them see everything. Finally, she's opening herself for us. Korra reluctantly follows the instructions, bringing her hands to her head and letting the camera get a good look. Don't break the camera now, Korra, okay? The shame and embarrassment on her face is impossible to ignore. Her body starts to tremble a bit. It looks like she's on the verge of cracking. I should try to keep pushing things. Don't push it! Don't push! Exciting, isn't it? I can see you just tickling with the happiness. Are you starting to have fun with this? Korra bites her lip, unable to respond while the cameras are rolling. She knows it might get cancelled if she says something on camera. Go ahead, it's okay to let yourself feel good too. Korra hesitates for a moment before she starts waterbending. Don't waterbend with that water! What are you doing, Avatar? Oh my god! You're not supposed to go this far, you know? Are we done for today? Yep, I think we have more than enough material for this one. Glad you are starting to get into character. You need to keep losing yourself, Korra. Finally, that was so embarrassing. Korra responds awkwardly as she begins to collect her clothes and changes. We'll see how you feel once the money comes rolling in. Not bad for your first time, though you could use a bit of practice. Shut up! Good work today. These games are always like, girls do anything for money. I mean, I will do anything for money. Do I mean don't dress in front of a camera? I do it, but I don't get paid as much as if a girl does it. Korra walks off the set with her clothes. She looks over her shoulder and practically hisses at you while leaving. Despite her reaction, Korra feels a bit more comfortable in front of the camera, and the footage is snapped up the second it hits the market. There you go, more money for us! Why is she pissed? She's always angry with us. We shooting another bending lesson today? Yeah, but actually I wanted to talk to you about those. Why is something wrong? Well, it's just that I feel its growth is a bit limited. No idea what you're talking about. Speak English, Milk Bender. While we have been making money off of these bending lesson videos, compared to the debt you need to work off, I just don't think it's enough. What? She's been doing already other things, you know? Wait a second, is this your way of trying to get me to do more of those pervy photo shoots? You like them, don't pretend you don't, Korra. Not exactly. No way, you need to get this straight, Milkbender. I don't mind doing a few photo shoots since it makes a little extra cash, but these bending lessons actually have some value besides giving guys something to drool over. Yes, you're right, Korra. You didn't let me finish though. I never said you needed to stop recording these bending lessons. I can tell how much you enjoy them. I just wanted to suggest we make a little bit of a compromise. What kind of compromise? The best kind, the kind where you get to record more bending lessons and we both get to make more money. That sounds way too good to be true. What's the catch, Milkbender? That in order to increase the sales of these bending lessons, we're going to need to appeal to both groups. What groups? The group that want to learn bending from the avatar and the group that wants to drool over you. So now I'm going to have to spend even more of my time pandering to those horn dogs? What's with that face? You know I am right. No one who buys your photo sets is going to touch those generic lessons. lessons. The guys that are buying your content, Korra, those guys don't know any type of bending. Only like me, they know milk bending. And no one looking for bending tips is going to stop buying because things have gotten a bit more exciting. Like I said, this is a clear-cut win-win for both sides. Easy for you to say when you aren't the one being asked to exploit their body. You want to be rich or not? I'm giving you an opportunity, Korra, come on. You and I both know that you've been having more fun with those photo shoots than you'd like to admit lately. At least give the results a chance to speak for themselves before dismissing the idea. Fine, you have this one shot, milk bender. Korra walks over to the set and gets behind the camera. So how exactly are we making things more exciting? You talk like you don't know, Korra, come on. Oh, that's easy. We are going to catch their attention by giving just a little bit more to look at. Pop up that shirt of yours. What? I thought you were just going to ask me to put on that swimsuit again. No swimsuits now, okay? You're going to wear your tangerines. Nope, remember what I said. We have to give a reason for both groups to want to buy these films. The people who are fans of bending will come for the new tips, but the people who are fans of you won't buy for something they've seen before. Like you in your swimsuit, so you're going to need to give them just a little bit more. I don't know about this, milk bender. We're not going to give them everything, just a taste of what you have to offer. Come on, up it goes. Camera's about to roll. Once you show them everything, then they don't have anything more to expect, you know? As the filming begins, Korra hesitates for a bit before reluctantly beginning to pull up our water bending. Thank you for teaching me how to water bend, Korra. Just a little bit more really get their hearts pumping. I mean, if their hearts are not pumping, that's a problem, right? Perfect, right there. She's not stupid. She knows what they want, right? This tease was easily showing off more than her swimsuit ever did, and though she didn't say it, she was clearly struggling with the risk of being exposed. Keep your cool now. You have a lesson to teach after all. Go ahead and give your tips to your admiring students. Korra paused for a moment before closing her eyes and doing her best to center herself. Welcome everyone to our first video covering intermediate bending techniques. Please pay close attention to the motions I'll be guiding you through today. What motions do we have to do? I don't understand. It's like this? These techniques will require a bit of discipline and more importantly complete control of your body and your mind. Great, the contrast between how honestly she's trying to teach a lesson and how much skin she is showing off is sure to create some excitement. The lesson begins and Korra does her best to go step by step through a new bending kata to give an example of some more advanced bending principles. Even as Korra tries to explain the technique, the camera zooms in, focusing on what's actually interesting during this lesson. Her bending is actually very interesting. I'm interested in that. The risk of an embarrassing mistake causes Korra to focus harder than ever before as she tries to hold her voice steady. At this point, she doesn't care anymore. She's just doing some water bending. Keep your attention focused and your mind fixated on emotion. It took me forever to get this form right, but if you follow my advice, you'll get the hang of it in no time. What if you don't know how to water bend? Don't you realize no one is going to be paying attention to your dumb lesson anymore by this point? She really is clueless, isn't she? Reducing her to nothing more than a fab bait, even when that good for nothing avatar is trying to be helpful, is only the start of what I want to do to her image. Oh my god, you are such degenerates right now. Despite all of that talk of being the avatar, the only thing you are good for is getting what the hell are you saying? Stop! And over time, I'll prove that to you. Once I break down your self-esteem, I'll mold you into nothing more than my personal slave. I don't want to be this guy anymore. Korra continues to float through the rest of the kata for the lesson, but the camera never leaves it zoomed in, stayed focused on her. Oh gosh, stop! And that's it for today's lesson, and keep an eye out for the next one. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, Korra quickly pulls her shirt and crosses her arms. This felt ridiculous. I could hardly go through the motions properly with worrying about the wardrobe malfunction. Never mind teach. Hope you are happy now. Very, and I think after you see the difference in sales this lesson generates compared to the others, I think you'll be feeling pretty happy too. Why don't you go hit the showers or something? I think I'm just going to head back to my apartment for today, if that's okay, coach. Korra heads mockingly before heading off the set, sticking out her tongue. Though her feisty confidence fades as she turns around and she leaves looking a bit conflicted. Nice, I got some great footage today and made some nice progress slowly wearing down her reputation. I'll need to pay careful attention to her mood though. If I try to rush things, I might ruin everything. This new style of bending lessons captures the attention of more than just the regular bending schools and fetches a much higher price. Not that much higher though. I don't think your usual bending lessons are going to be able to keep up with the sales of the other content we've been putting out. But luckily you've learned a lot since then, right? How about you kick things up a little bit more for the advanced bending lessons? You said that striptease was my best seller. I guess it wasn't too bad compared to the amount of human it pulled in. Now you're thinking like a businesswoman. Sounds like you already have an idea for today. Yeah, I think I can put something together. Now she's starting to have loot ideas all on her own. Soon I'll start to get her to think less about the money and more about the thrill of it all. But but this is good progress for now. I don't like that smirk on your face. Lose it or I'll get rid of it for you. I have no smirk on my face. Hey, easy there. No need to get all uppity. I'm just impressed by how quickly you've been learning. Well, I'm not doing it so you can sit there feeling all pleased with yourself. I need the U1 and that's that. If I have to shed a little skin for the sake of the air temple, then so be it. Of course, the noble avatar, making sacrifices for the people. I understand completely. Just shut up and do your job. Your voice is starting to piss me off. You do your job. Shut up, Korra. Perhaps she was starting to catch on to just how far her mind has been wandering towards the depraved. With pleasure, I'll get the cameras rolling. They on yet? Yeah, the cameras are on. Don't worry. We're good to go. Congratulations, you've made it to the advanced section of Korra's bending program. No one cares about the bending now. Korra bites her lip before opening her eyes again to address the audience. The foundation of bending is concentration and mastery of your own emotions, not letting your mind wander no matter the circumstances, and being ready for anything. The sound of flowing water begins to pick up as Korra begins to channel something familiar. Where is the water coming from? Hey, wait a second, isn't that my technique? What do you mean my technique? She gives the camera a quick wink before continuing. You better do this with water because you cannot do this with fire. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. You are in control of them, not the other way around. It's a hard lesson to learn, but an important one. I have to relearn it all the time. But with a little bit of practice and some gentle determination, you'll ease your nerves and handle any situation. So let's practice a bit together. Focus on the technique I'm showing you now and pay attention to any urges that might be welling up inside of you. You don't know my urges, mate! Don't talk to me about my urges! This calm and collected meditation crap is getting a little overdone. Maybe it's time I do some bending of my own. Feel those urges, experience them, but don't let them take over. Just enjoy them. Let yourself feel good and relax. Just empty your Wait a second! Certainly control of the water tentacle is contested. Korra lets a lute what is happening? Am I also waterbender? I didn't remember that. As she realizes what is happening, her eyebrows furrow as she tries to wrestle back control. I'm stronger than the avatar. Hey dude, it's just water, okay? Relax. It's important to keep your guard up at all times and adapt to the changes in your situation. This seems like a good chance to change up their angle real quick. I'm a real cameraman. When you feel it, that pumping of your emotions, the droppings of desire in your mind, just do your best to settle yourself down, to close your minds and find your center. Korra needs to calm down, seriously. Just relax, nice and easy. Don't let your mind get too clouded by unnecessary thoughts. When your mind is clear, the bending comes naturally. That's so juicy. I should really give it a few more spanks. Let's make that jiggle tame. Spice things up aggressive. I don't want to be aggressive. Or maybe we'll go even further and spice things up a bit. I just don't want her to draw me. Yeah, let's really go all out today. Time to really make this avatar squeal. You focus your bending energy and start it up for one big assault in an attempt to completely override Korra's defenses, even if only for a moment. Oh my god, no! Where am I going with that water? A second tentacle is suddenly conjured and launches a sneaky attack on Korra from behind. That was a real sneaky attack. Oh no! Relax, Korra, it's only water. You bastard! Oh no! She's entering avatar mode! I'll make you pay for assaulting an avatar! Don't think you'll be able to run? Oh merda, maybe I went a little too far with this one. Get back here! Oh, I'm gonna die! Ah! The lens of the camera cracks as Korra bends art heaps of freezing water at you and the equipment. You just barely manage to dodge out of the way as she flies into a rage. Whips of water destroy the lightning and the set instantly goes dark as Korra's wave of destruction continues. You piece of madness scumbag! Who thought you can play with me like that? I'll freaking break every bone in your body, you freaker! The sound of rushing footsteps is heard as it appears. All of the commotion is drawing on outward attention. Crap! Now what do I do? This is getting bad. What's all this noise? It doesn't sound like the greasing of the gears of capitalism to me. Where's my money? What the heck is going on in here? And my stuff, I mean, very cool and trusted patent technology. You've ruined it. This entire set is busted up. That's the last straw, Missy. You're going to pay for destroying very cool and trusted private property. Is this game over? Zuli, backup power generators now. That's it. That was the last straw. I have had it with your tantrums. You listen to me and you listen to me good. I don't care if you are the avatar. I don't care if you can make your eyes glow white. And I don't care about your stupid betting abilities. But what I do care about is my money. And every last thing you just smashed is getting piled on top of your debt. I'm not losing out on a single cent. Oh yeah, and what if I decide that I'm sick of playing by your stupid rules? I can smash a whole lot more than just a few cameras, you know? She can literally kill you, dude. I have an idea. Let's do a quick recap of the murder you already did break. break, Zuli? Yes, sir. Get all of this down. Of course, sir. First, obviously, is the camera. That thing ran me 500,000 yuan to get developed, so that will need to be covered. Second, we purchased a set after we tore the whole place up. 35,500 yuan there. Easy. And third, wonder how much it will cost to get your face repaired after I cave it in. Holy man, I need to figure out a way to calm things down before this entire place collapses on top of me. I'm not scared of you, and I have some terrible news for an impulsive little brat like you. You're part of society now. A society that's holding you accountable for your actions. You paint one more thing out of line and I'm running straight for the press. An act of terrorism committed by the FTR will headline every paper Republic City's got. Adding behind connections again, you pathetic Varric. Call it whatever you want, but you and I both know I'm telling the truth, so settle yourself down. We're in my world now, not yours. I feel like I should be taking some notes, but the important thing right now is for me to try to figure out how to leverage this situation. Let's slow things down for a second. We're not going to get anywhere with all this peacocking. It's obvious that this arrangement has nearly run its course. Agreed, I'm just about this done with this stupid dog and pony show. If I have to stare at that slime ball's face for another second, I might just puke. Never quite able to share that wonderful personality, I see. Well, here's a piece of good news. You won't have to look at this handsome mug for a moment longer. Starting today, you are banned from Ferry Club Industries. Not even allowed to step a single foot on my property. Exiled, shunned. I couldn't think of a better gift. What? Wait a second. Fodas, my plans are about to go up in flames right in front of my very eyes. What about all that debt that she racked up? Oh yes, don't you think for one second that you've escaped that old situation? I'm getting my money from you, Korra. I'll bled the air temple dry if I need to do it. Maybe that'll teach you a lesson about keeping your head down and doing what you're told for once in your life. Now go ahead and beat it. Korra remained silent. Her entire body was tense. Deeds clenched tight. Pure rage pulled in her eyes as she tried to stare a hole through Varric's chest. Finally, she opened her mouth to speak again. I'm sorry. What was that? No freaking way. Is she really apologizing? The words were spoken through closed lips, and they seemed to be physically painful for her to say. But still, she continued. I'm sorry for causing trouble for you and the company. Please let me handle the debt. Contacting the air temple is unnecessary. That's incredible. Someone finally learned how to give a proper apology. Very touching. I'd even want it on film. Too bad you crushed all my freaking cameras. Listen, sweetie, actions have consequences, and those consequences can be walked back with a few fleeting words. But I'll tell you what, I'm a nice guy, and since you saved the world a few times and yada yada yada, I'll hold off on racking the air temple through the coals. Though what I said still stands. You still banned from my studio. I can't have you wrecking any more of my stuff. It's bad for business. So use that big avatar brain of yours and your million other past lives to think of another way to get me my money. Now beat it! Korra trembles with anger, but before getting the chance to lash out, she takes a deep breath and instead turns on her heel to storm out of the building. Where am I gonna film her now? Crap, with Korra gone, am I out of the job? Damn it, I guess it was nice while it lasted. Hey kid, where the hell do you think you're going? Well, with Korra gone, I just thought, whoa, all the fun there, Milkbender. I'm not paying you to think. I never said anything about you leaving. You like my golden goose. All of those videos and photo shoots were still selling like hotcakes. In fact, before Korra made this whole big mess, I was going to call you into my office to introduce you to someone. Well, I guess I'm still open to the introduction. Step into my office, kid. And Zuli, Varric, sir, clean this mess up. And the airbenders, firebenders, earthbenders, and waterbenders are gonna stay here for now. If you want to see how Korra's gonna make her money and we're going to meet next, I don't know where I'm gonna meet, but if you all guys want to know that, just up and down, go up and down, Korra, go up and down. Yes, good girl. We're gonna stay here. Watch the next episode of Cummy Bender because you don't want to miss it. Because I don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it, guys. Waterbending your face.